Hello.
Hello. Welcome to Drunk K-Pop, the show where we watch K-pop videos and get wasted.
Hey. Oh, so good. These glasses are so good for that. So, what are we up to today?
Well, something that's been a very big deal in our lives personally recently in the past couple of weeks is the show Queendom.
Queendom!
Queendom.
Queendom!
Queendom is very important to us. It's a super good show. We really liked it. Thanks, MNET. And
well, we have a mixture of feelings.
Because some of it was produced really badly.
So here's the thing that we haven't mentioned before now, but we should probably mention just for future reference. Both of us work in television as our normal day jobs. I work in post-production, Claire works in pre-production. Very exciting. And we've both been on set multiple times for various things.
For employment.
So we kind of have an extra layer of awareness of like directorial choices, editor choices, things like that. And so what's interesting is like MNET in particular is known for evil editing in their reality shows.
We both watch Show Me the Money, so we're familiar with a lot of the way they produce shows and how they do this sort of evil editing and things like that. And I believe they started off like that with Queendom. If you watch the first episode, they try and pit everyone against each other, and they quickly realized that no one watching wanted that, and no one participating wanted it either.
Yeah, just everyone involved was like, no, I don't think we're gonna do that.
I think we're gonna be friends.
There's a lot noticeable in the first episode where you can tell clearly that MNET was like, can you talk about how important being placed like last in the performance ranks is? Can you talk about that?
I don't care. Like that's what it was like.
Can you give us a line in which you say that it's important?
No.
Well, just say this word for word. Okay. Yeah. And it was very clear that it was like not really what they were trying to say, and they didn't bring it up again for the whole rest of the season.
It's just the first episode. It was just the first episode, and it didn't go well.
Last performance is very important. From then on, really, the first performance was much more coveted.
Yes.
First and fourth.
Fourth was the lucky one.
Yes.
But speaking of performances, what we are going to do today is react to the final performances, their comebacks, for each of the 6 participants.
Yes. Now, to be clear, we have watched the episode. That siren is annoying.
Yeah, disclaimer, we live in New York City, and apparently everything's burning down right now.
At this
exact moment, the world, everything is on fire.
To be clear, we did watch the full episode just now, actually, so we're still kind of fresh in emotions. But we thought it wouldn't really make sense to record a 2-hour-long reaction to the whole episode. So
especially because a lot of the episode was, who's gonna win?
The last 20 minutes, we were going to throw something.
30.
The last 30 minutes, I was going to throw something at the screen. It was so stupid.
How many ambulances and fire trucks are outside right now? I hate it.
I can't live here.
I can't edit that out. We made the choice to live in the city. This is my next comeback. What's in this?
Okay, but so, because we couldn't record our reaction to the whole fucking episode, because it's 2 hours long, and that's ridiculous, we're going to now react to the performances. This is our second time viewing it, so we'll have some, like, fresh, not immediate reaction, but we can, like, have some fresh impact. We go in order of performance, and because there's so many, we're just gonna rapid fire rate it in soda bottles, and at the end we'll round out our thoughts on the show and all of that stuff.
Ready?
Ready. Okay, first is AOA.
Headphones on?
Headphones on.
This is AOA, sorry.
Woo!
Woohoo! Cowboy. Oh God.
I forgot.
I'm sorry. I like a Western theme.
Yeah, I am very here for Westerns, and I'm very here for appropriating cowboy culture. Lounge, and then you stand up, and you walk to the window, and shoot your friends.
That's what you do when you're a cowboy, right? You shoot your friends?
Yep.
Take aim at the floor? There we go.
Hey.
Woo.
At least you had a little bit of a kickback, because usually they just hold it and they're like, yeah.
I wish they would tilt their hats back a little bit, or not pull them down so far on their heads. Cause
like,
I
get having it low for the intro, but then, like, just set it back.
Yeah, because
like, Jenny,
your head is on wrong.
Yeah, Hedgehog looks great.
Ooh.
Oh, she looks so good.
So good. Dark hair really suits her.
Honestly, Haejun was like my favorite, even in like main original AOA.
Yeah.
She's so good. And she's a huge nerd, as we've learned in this show. And Sohyun's hair does not look as good without the hat.
Nope, the braids are stupid.
Their hairstylists, they did the same thing with Jimin for Egotistic, of
Yeah.
the
The pigtails,
braids.
but also braids.
And it's just weird. It's like not enough to be that much of a problem, it just doesn't look good.
Yeah. I want to like the song, but it's just B-sidey.
Yeah, it's very B-sidey. It doesn't really have the impact.
Yeah.
Also, the amount of hairography they did, and then
And then just to braid her
she's
hair.
got braids. It doesn't
Yeah.
work. Everyone else is great though.
Yeah. Whoa. It's like color guard. Action sequence.
This is like cool but weird. It doesn't make sense with the song,
No.
but it's really cool to watch. She did a great
Fun
job.
to watch. She did a good job. Everybody else did a better job because they're doing all of the work. Except this part. This
Yeah,
is
this part
really
was cool. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah.
And like a true professional, fixes her mic pack before they even get going.
Yep. They probably should have sealed that in more
Before she had to do a backflip.
Yeah, but you know.
There we go.
And then this
Dance
dance break that is not the same tempo at all.
Nope.
Looks great though.
They did a good job for this part.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of have the queen thing going on,
Yeah.
but not without being like too on the nose. Braids I just can't get over.
Well, it just fits so weird on her head. Like,
It just doesn't
well,
flatter
it's like
her.
because
She's
there's
so
one
pretty.
that's like weirdly sticking out this way, and it's just very strange. Haejun looks so fucking
She
good.
looks great.
Oh, queen.
And they sound fine. It's
Mm-hmm.
just the most interesting song.
Yeah.
They are singing it well.
Yeah. I think the thing is that originally AOA relied a lot on Choa, but I mean I've always noticed that Yuna and Haejun both have the higher pitch, but now they have to really carry it,
Yeah.
and it just doesn't stand out as much. So their songwriters have to do something else. They're still writing for Choa, and that's the problem.
And that's an issue. You have to
Yeah.
write for who you have.
Yeah.
This should be more exciting as like the final moments.
Yeah.
But I'm here for the concept.
Come on, Ending Fairy.
Yes. Powerful.
Very here for AOA's transformation into powerful women TM.
Yes. A. O. A.
Okay.
Moving on. Oh, I should.
Quick rating.
Oh, I took my headphones off. Sorry.
Okay.
Put it back on.
Would you? Sorry.
2.
Okay.
I'm
wait,
sorry.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Sorry. 3.
Okay. So, next
Lovelies.
Lovelies. Moonlight. Ah! Almost lost my wine. Alright, Lovelies.
Let's get lovely.
Bring that
this
sort of
bitch.
girl crush concept you've always wanted.
Oh, I didn't realize she's wearing like a red veil.
Yeah. She looks like Mina and Yes or Yes.
Oh, you're not wrong.
And some good masks.
Yeah, this gives like a nice culty vibe, but not like spooky culty, but like mysterious.
I could have done without the masks, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
She looks great. I really hate that, like, I hate songs that are like that. We have different tastes sometimes.
Oh my god.
That one's pretty.
The red moon.
Yes. It has, like, a better energy than a lot of their songs generally have. So I'm really here for that.
It's a nice like a gentle tango situation.
I hate it.
I like it.
I like the theme of the song.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find positives. I like the I'm gonna be my own baby kind of thing.
Yeah. It took me several listens to realize that was the thing. It took until watching it that I was like, oh, my own baby. I'm baby. Lovely's voice, I'm baby.
I'm baby. And they do look nice. Like, they dressed them in a way that was sweet, but also mysterious and all of that. So it's not just like, hey, yo.
Well, the thing about Lovelace is they always have, most of their concepts have been like big, like Chanel type silhouettes, lots of blazers and that sort of thing. And they really, that's part of why they were so locked into a brand of just, this is preppy girls.
Yeah.
And they can do more than that. There's more facets of femininity to that.
And they have nice voices, so there's no reason that they shouldn't.
Yeah, this vibe is still, like, cool and mysterious, but it doesn't have to be girl crush necessarily. You don't have to be threatening.
They're, like, playing with girl crush, but they're not going out of their comfort zone.
But this still has power. It's still powerful, but still feminine.
Exactly. It's a good medium.
Mm-hmm. You tend to go more towards the girl crushes of things, the more, like, the harder stuff. I like
very,
the girly vibes.
very concept is not generally my vibe. I do love Oh My Girl, but not Lovelace very much. So, in that sense, I like them more now than I did previously. Queendom did them a service in that sense. Ooh, ending mysteriously.
Good ending. Ooh.
Yes.
Okay, quick draw. Rating.
Ooh. 2.
Honestly, I'd give it like a 4. I liked it. I've enjoyed the song itself, and I really liked the way that they interpreted it in the live, so I'm really here for it. I give it a 4.
So, third up, Park Bomb.
Ready to cry. Hold up.
Couldn't tell you what the name of this song is.
It's, Don't Want to Be Alone.
We gotta get ready. Thank you.
We watched it the first time and sobbed outright, so,
Breathing heavily sobbed, not just a single tear.
So we'll see
We're
if
ready.
we can get through it this time.
Let's do this. Oh my god.
Oh.
The emotional journey. Mommy.
The mirror concept is such a good idea.
Mm-hmm. And I like the talking to her past self, the present self, and the future self.
And I expected her to just be in front of a literal mirror. I didn't expect there to be another, like a dancer literally being past self. So that was a cool idea.
And it's so emotional. And some good camera work considering there's not really a lot of physical action going on right now, which is still emotional. It's just they really needed that for the activity.
Yeah. Because not gonna lie, when she first stood up, I was like, wait, is that one actually done?
Yeah.
I thought that the one in the light was,
What's happening?
What? Okay. I think definitely through Queendom, they've realized that it's better to have Bomb stand and sing and have a modern dancer.
Yeah.
It definitely is, it gives the emotion and the journey of her voice and her songs better than making her dance.
Yes.
She's
never
not
been
a dancer,
and she's never been a dancer.
And that's fine. She's older anyway, she doesn't need to do that.
Yeah.
Oh, what's happening with the light?
4 microphones. Oh, the sun came out.
It's like, oh my god.
Crisis averted.
I was like, oh shit, that's so bright.
Okay. The 4 microphones.
It really... I didn't notice at first, and then Claire pointed out, and I was like, oh! And then...
I'm trying to give commentary, but I'm getting really emotional. Look how emotional she is.
And they had all the dancers wear their outfits. Like, I think those are the outfits they wore for the Mama reunion.
Yeah. It's just such a beautiful song too. Like it's not gonna top the charts. It's not like a jam or anything like that. But it is a really lovely song.
It's so powerful. Honestly, it's one of my favorites out of these releases.
I think it might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's so powerful, and it really it explains her voice in a much better way than I think Bomb did. Honestly,
It suits her.
Bomb. This suits her better.
Future Bomb. I felt so bad for her. Her in-ear kept falling out and she couldn't get it back in. So she did really well, as considering she probably couldn't hear very well.
I think she probably had one in and not the other one. I think she probably took it out because they take them out a lot to like listen to the crowd and stuff. But yeah, it is much harder to tell about the other women.
I'm so mad they made her dance.
Why did they make her dance? She didn't need to.
She didn't need to. She could have
stare
stood
into
there
the
and I would have wept.
The dancing kind of throws it off just a little bit. She didn't need to dance. Don't make her dance anymore. Don't make her do that weird squat. She just had to stand there and stare and cry, and I would have lost it. And I did lose it.
Goddamn mind.
But I would lose it more.
Okay.
Quick rating. Use your tissue.
What would you rate it?
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5? 5
out of 5!
Oh my god! We have to move on.
Oh.
Oh my girl. Gorilla?
Gorilla!
Shall we?
I really like this song.
Oh my girl.
Oh, I forgot. I really liked this rope stuff.
And they really got their money's worth of that chandelier thing. Same with bombs.
Oh, yeah. So people are calling this pirate concept, and I don't think it's quite pirate.
It seems more like high fantasy elven.
Yeah. I was thinking it gives more like Narnia vibes.
Yeah. That's a good way to put it. Certainly, like, dramatic, but in a way that's still feminine.
Mm-hmm. Like, I get thinking pirate because fluffy shirts and rope, but I don't think that it was straight pirate.
I know it's not meant to be a bindi.
But it is.
But it's a bindi.
It is.
And I wish they had just given them all headbands.
Like, the headbands would have been fine.
And it's a bummer because
the entire rest of the look is gorgeous.
Look at that eye makeup.
Oh, Binny's a queen. Binny literally looks like an actual queen of Narnia.
Yeah.
Like, what's her name? The girl.
Great.
From Narnia.
The Narnia girl. You know that one. I'm not here for the hair twist, but Gio looks great.
Binny also should go more for those half bangs.
And they've got some good choreography. I just wish the cameras would concentrate. I feel like the cameras are like, what?
There's so much going on. They have really great formations.
Yes.
Which is why I've always liked their choreo.
Mm-hmm. Let's go. Sunny always brings it.
Yes. And she looks so good with that corset.
Yeah. Kitchen's still a little gentle and happy for this concept, but she looks beautiful.
She's being passionate, but she's just so, like,
Lovely.
she is the human embodiment of the color thing. Like,
Yeah.
there's just no other word for it.
Actually, it's pink.
Yeah.
Those are some good high notes, too.
Oh, yeah. It's such a, K-pop's been going into these hair twists recently where they're like, it's not dreads, and you're like, it's not.
It's
still
good. You're not wrong, but
your hair doesn't need to do that.
You're not doing a good thing.
You could just tease it, and it'd be fine.
Yeah.
Yuna's was teased.
And it doesn't look good when she flips her hair.
Yeah. Anyway, Ara looks great. And Yua's makeup is
flawless.
I think for some reason on Yua they went for like a more Western style of makeup with like the cut crease, which is really cool because I usually don't see that done.
Fun and original, and I think it's a sort of Western sounding song. It's still very K-pop, but it's a little like what I would hear on the radio, and not in a bad way. So I think matching that with their looks a little bit is just fine by me. Just fine. They perform so well live.
Such good charisma.
I like the attention do it thing. I'm like just.
You got my attention.
Whoa.
I didn't notice that happening first time.
Queen with her tiny ponytail crown.
Yes. Ah!
Got their camera work together.
Yes! Ah! Ah!
It's so good!
Oh, that was such a good, like, go up and then we drop straight. Ah! Oh,
terrifying.
So good.
Terrifying for the front row, but very exciting.
Yes.
And some good branding power.
That was such a good, like, climax and then drop and then bigger climax and you're like, ah!
Woo!
Ooh, Binny!
Binny getting her moment.
Yes.
This is just so in their wheelhouse, but also exciting and fresh. Yes!
Oh, it's very much, I was worried about their release at first because I was like, oh, if they try to go back to the ferry, it's just not gonna work. It's gonna be such a problem if they do that. But this is such a nice, like, It's fairy, but not fairy.
Yeah, and fairy, and like that's why I think it's elf. And
Yeah,
Narnia
it's more elf. Yeah,
is close to fairy concept, so it's
but
still
more structure to it. It's a little thicker.
a little thicker, like a thick fairy. That's what an elf is.
Thick queen.
You heard it here first. Okay, quick rating.
5 out of 5.
5 out of 5.
Yes! Lucky 4.
4 is such a good spot.
Oh.
Let's move on.
Okay, lion.
Idol. Lion.
Almost ready for the throwing.
Getting some. We're gonna choke first. Got some Gothic Catholic vibes, but also not. Like, I want them to stick with this. This would have been fun.
The Catholic, yeah. The good Gothic stuff is really cool.
Like, peak Met Gala.
Yeah!
Would have been amazing.
Oh, this is really neat. This is interesting.
Interesting. Interesting is a good word for it.
I like the stained glass art style. That's really cute.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of Tree of Life. Where, like, in theory, it works, but then you listen to the words and you're like,
wait, a young girl... I am the queen.
There's like people dying around her, and she's like, I'm the queen!
I am the
queen. And they're
queen.
like, what? And then she started fighting. When did she...
With her super cool horse.
When did she start fighting?
And
if we're going Renaissance, she shouldn't know how to.
Yes.
Yeah! Here for that.
Okay. Intros.
I'm looking more if they said she was like a princess that said she was
and then she became a queen. Not, I'm the queen.
Yeah, she's a princess who fought for her country.
Got some
lion.
Spartan shields, but also feather neck pieces.
But also Pacific Islander tattooed bodysuits. It's such a cool choreo and such a cool idea.
And the song is not bad. Like, I like the song enough.
These little tiny touches that you're like, oh, did we need that?
Yeah.
Like, I'm here for the, like, lion mane cape.
Yes.
Even though if they're being lionesses, I would have liked them more if we had more, like, imagery of a lioness.
Yeah.
Because they're stronger anyway, but, like, you know.
But they have good, like, claw choreography.
But, like, if the feathers had been lion colored, like, all tan.
Yeah. All tan, all gold,
if they
all
black, cool, all gold, yeah. But it's, and also the fabric attached to it is, like, they literally just, like, hot glue.
They just hot glue that on.
It doesn't look properly.
It's not, it doesn't even look lined.
Yeah. Well, it's lined, but barely.
Oh, it's just the full body tattoo sleeves.
We didn't need that.
Yikes.
So much of the rest of it's so good.
Her voice is great.
Mm.
I will give her this. I found her more annoying on the show than I did before I watched the show.
Ooh.
But she does have incredible stage presence.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Idol has great stage charisma.
I just want a little more bass.
Just a smidge more bass. Oh, I love that choreo. Yuki, my daughter! I'm sorry I'm yelling so much. The line isn't right.
The wine's here. Question is, why ba ba ba?
She likes that sound.
Just a good
She's
sound.
used it in a bunch of Idol songs.
Boo boo boo. Lonely night.
Wah, 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 lonely night.
Wah. There we go. We're really into that. The hand gesture.
I love this outfit. I love the cold shoulders.
Just pick one, though, because I love the background and all of the Gothic Catholic architecture.
I would really like if they just stuck to Gothic Catholic.
It would have been great.
Mm-hmm.
It's still Queen-like, and they could have still been lions with their choreography.
Yeah.
She's so
Or
fierce.
if they had, if the shields had been like English shields, like like a lion
shields.
on it.
Yeah. Ooh.
That would have legitimately a lion on
like
a
red lion.
like English shield. Yeah. That would have been cool. Or like a red
Crest.
background, gold shield.
That would have been so
be
good.
fucking cool.
Hire us.
Like
English royalty plus lion choreography.
Yeah.
Like a cat choreography, like right there with the fists.
Yes. Well, it's like that, but then it's like a little.
Well, they have
claws.
closed fists too.
Cute.
Fierce. Too bad her hair was on her face, but that's not her fault.
I would really like them to promote this as a song, honestly.
I want a remix.
Oh, that's so cool.
That was fun.
Like, it's just that, but why did we need the tattoos and like the braids and stuff?
We didn't. There's so much.
There was no need for that.
Like, what would you even call this concept? At least AOA, you're like, cowboys. Like, there's no, you couldn't name this concept.
It's just, well, it's literally just the backup dancers. The rest of them look great.
Yeah.
And fine.
Walking in.
Dramatic
So
walking.
unfortunate dancers. The one
Yes.
thing is it
She
gets in
just
your
hit
head.
Yuki in the face.
Yes, she did.
She's like, it's fine.
It's fine.
Ooh, Sujin fucking up.
Her face is amazing whenever she performs. This would be great if they weren't dressed in tribal tattoos.
Like, yeah, I love the lion prowling.
Yeah.
It's so neat, but yeah, it should have been something else.
Just pick church and like English Catholic.
Or they could have
royalty.
been literal lions. They could have had like tan bodysuits and like a fur ruff of some sort, and that would have been fine.
But
Totally okay. But tattoo
we made
bodysuits.
choices
All
as always.
right. We love making choices. Okay, rapid fire.
4 stars or 4 soju bottles. How much have I had to drink? Because we don't rate by stars.
We rate by soju bottles.
We rate by soju
4
bottles.
soju bottles for me as well.
Yeah.
I really honestly would like them to promote that full
Mhm.
time because it's a fun song and I'd like to see that choreo more in more angles and
and
more costumes.
with different stage concepts.
Yeah, I'd really like to watch that multiple times.
Yeah.
Make that happen.
I'd listen to it again. And last but not least, finally, Mama Moo.
Mama Moo!
Destiny.
Courage.
Courage.
Hush, hush.
The fringe pants are so much.
Come here, honey. Oof.
This is courage.
This is courage. I like Mama Moo.
I appreciate that they like tried to make a fan chant happen.
An attempt was made.
Attempt was made.
What kind of hat did you describe that as earlier?
Oh, a Namjoon hat.
Yep.
It's very boy with love.
That's a drill. It's so funny.
Just, I like the blonde though.
Yeah. Yeah, Solo looks great in blonde.
Mm-hmm. Let's get to the part of the song that I
I love
really like.
this. I love Mama Moo meets a Spanish guitar.
Mm-hmm. I know they were trying to go Western also, but like Spanish ballad is just it fits them.
Yeah. Well, cause like the basic. Oh, I love this. I love this setup. It's so cool. Rhea looks amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, the basic setup of like a good clear Spanish guitar and Mama Moo's vocals is just top notch.
And I'm just like feeling it right now, and then they just had to go and change things. Get that fringe.
Yes.
Ooh! I didn't notice they did backflips, like back somersaults the first time.
Why did we do this part? I hate it.
I hate it.
The rest of the song is so good.
I like that they're doing choreography. I hate the dot
rest
dots.
of it is so good. It's a good song.
And then they just ruined it.
They just fucking like threw a snowball in the middle of it, just like what?
Da 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 da.
It just throws you off because you're so like you're writing the guitar and the vocals, and you're like, yes, okay.
And it's just
Yes, we're passionate, we're powerful, we're doing it, and then you're like that. It's so much. Or was it someone's hat just on the side of the stage?
Is it
Is
Wasa's?
this I think it is. Namjoon Mama Moo featuring Namjoon.
They do such a good job with vocals, and I know that's really boring to say about Mama Moo, but it is just remarkable.
It's absolutely amazing.
I want to try and enjoy it.
Like the beats themselves are cool, but it's just a weird. Yeah,
Wasa.
same. It's just a weird pitch.
Yeah,
to
and
put that in there.
The syncopation is not my favorite.
I like a good syncopated beat, but it's just it's so much. Yeah, I forgot that they did way more da-da-das in this live version.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You're like, okay, alright. And then they keep going.
Stand up, everybody.
But I realized after watching this, that I would like the song better with this if they had a crowd doing the da-da-das.
Yeah.
Instead of the members singing it.
That would sound better.
Yeah. It wouldn't be as jarring. Just get like
They
a
do,
chorus or something.
like, crowd interaction is their thing. They're so good at it.
Oh, yeah.
Especially out of the cast of groups.
Uh-huh, yeah.
They
yeah,
certainly
for sure.
have the best.
And what's interesting is that they connect with the audience so well that they don't talk to anyone.
They don't talk to anyone. They just, don't talk.
They're just tired.
They're just exhausted. and want this to be over, but they did such a good job. And then you think it's over.
I was like, wow, it's over. Oh wait, there's more. I like this though.
A really nice
I really
ending
like the
tableau.
hug, yeah. That image is so good.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really
beautiful.
cool.
Like, that's an album cover.
Yeah. And it just occurred to me of like, in the discussion, and they're like, wow, you know, we should do a Western concept, so crazy. And then you listen to those last guitar notes, and you're like, what other concept could they have done? That's like that's the ultimate Western, like,
Yeah.
bow, 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 bow. It's like the Western chord.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
okay.
If they had been like, anya, that would have been blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
That would have been the only thing that would have been more Western.
That's true. Okay.
Anyways, quick rating.
Quick rating. 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5. 4 out of 5
Primarily-
soju bottles.
Primarily just because of the da-da-da. Because the whole rest of that performance was absolute fire, but
And-
that
yeah.
it just throws me off.
And the first
Please.
quarter to third of it before they get to that part, I'm just like, yes. And then it changed it on me.
It just like hits you in the face. You're not ready for it. There's
No.
no indication in the song that you're going to be ready
There's
for
not
it.
like
You're
a big drop or anything like that. That you're like, oh, what's coming? It just happens. Okay. Do we
Okay.
want to do an overall?
Yeah, overall thoughts.
I feel like of them, spoiler alert, in case you haven't watched the show, I'm about to reveal who wins.
Oh my god.
Pause. I'm from New Jersey. I'm sorry. Pause. Mamamoo wins, and that's very well deserving point-wise because they came in second in all of the other rounds.
Yeah.
I still think the better performance was Oh My Girl, and also Park Bom, who was so far down that she wouldn't have won,
Yeah.
but I loved her performance also. I really think Oh My Girl had a legitimate take
Yeah.
and could have won, and I would have understood and been like, yes, that makes sense.
Yeah.
It still makes sense that Mamamoo did well. I just, if I was going to base it purely off of the quality of it on a subjective point of view, I think I would have given it to Oh My Girl.
Thanks. Yay. Yeah, I mean, I'm biased. I love Oh My Girl. Like, I have had cursory interest in pretty much all the groups involved, so I was excited about the show no matter what. But I am literally an Oh My Girl stan, so I'm like, they're doing so well. Yeah, I think Bomb's performance is honestly number one for me as far as this episode. She really found the style that suits her best. I mean, she's an icon. She's a star in so many ways, but like finding her solo ground in the space that she can stand in, that's just her thing. Because a lot of Korean soloists have one distinct style that is, if they're coming out, you know what sort of thing to expect.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, IU sort of plays with it, but usually
It's like
you still know what's coming.
in a wheelhouse.
Yeah, and it's fine. So I think she's been sort of, this whole show, she's been sort of like grasping at it, trying to figure out where exactly she fits. Because like even when she first came out with Spring, with Bomb, it's pretty, but it didn't feel like all the way realized to me, personally. It just didn't feel like it was all there.
Sort of half-baked.
Yeah, and so now this sort of felt full circle. It felt a lot more settled in her space and where she stands and where her style is. And those skills.
And I felt as a soloist, this show gave her an opportunity, one, to make friends, which
Yes,
was adorable.
she needs friends.
She needs
Give her friends.
Bomb is lonely, she needs friends. Oh My Girl was there for that. But
She just adopted all of them.
in a professional way, this gave her a really good opportunity to communicate in a way with people who are her audience and like grow from that, from starting out with like, I'm gonna do You and I as my first performance because people liked that song when it came out.
Yeah.
Valid.
Yeah.
Did a good
Totally
job.
fine.
But the performance itself, she just sort of stood there, which is fine.
Yeah.
I don't want her to dance.
Yeah, she did.
That's
but
fine.
there wasn't as much of the, she wasn't as attached to the song in the audience.
There wasn't as
she
much
could have
storytelling, she wasn't as invested, and she learned as the season went on, like, oh, this is what my fans want of me.
Yeah.
And I think she really delivered that in the end. And I think a lot of them came across as developing that sense also.
been. Yeah, a lot more of like, just where exactly do we land? Because I think girl groups in particular, boy groups tend to, once they have a style, they sort of stick with it. Of the big ones, they tend to like, yes, we're Beastly, oh, we're this, we're that. We're, you know, you sort of stick within your wheelhouse in that space. Girl groups tend to do a lot more moving around. Oh, we can do cutesy, and we can do badass, and we can do this and that and the other.
Yeah.
And so I think this helped pretty much everyone sort of settle into where exactly their brand is.
particularly Lovely's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Lovely's went in hard. We're gonna do Girl Crush. It didn't work. We're gonna do bigger Girl Crush.
Did not work.
It did not work again. They hit that sweet spot when they did their musical inspired number,
yes.
where it was cute, but it was still performative. Mm-hmm. And I think that they learned a lot about what they can deliver that will be taken well.
And I think also they sort of, because they've realized that there are more types of femininity, because mm-hmm. they sort of came in as, yes, we're girly or we're Girl Crush and that's it. And then kind of being around these other groups and getting more vibes for what styles suit us better. I think they might have gotten the ideas for the Moonlight performance based on the response to Yane's Six Puzzle performance of the modern dance and how compelling that was. Oh, it's so beautiful, it's so majestic. You don't have to be badass in order to keep my attention. Yeah. I'm still excited to see what's going on here. And so I like to see them continue more in that vein, because they are older. They're not going to continue to want to do the, like, cutesy... I mean, you can still do cutesy things as you're older. You can do cutesy things as long as you want to. But they are sort of, I don't know, growing into a different space of, okay, maybe we can expand out a little bit and try different directions and see what feels good. And I feel like they've found a different style, so I'm looking forward to what their new stuff will be like.
I think so too.
Yes.
I think that Oh My Girl is a perfect exemplifier of finding the diversity of femininity that they could address and expanding within the space that they were in.
Yeah.
Because if we're going to talk about expansion into the world, Oh My Girl, winner of doing well on this show as far as notoriety, as far as getting appreciation from an audience.
Yeah, I think they definitely achieved what they needed to achieve with this. The big thing is that even from the start, they did, their debut stuff was a lot more cutesy. It wasn't Lovely style cutesy, but it was still like lots of shoulder shakes and those types of things, which is very cute in a fun way. But they have sort of, in growing through the fairy concept, they've sort of realized that you can be charismatic, you can still be feminine, and those aren't separate spaces. Yeah. They don't have to be different things. There are lots of facets of womanhood, and I like that a lot.
I want to say I really appreciated AOA coming on the show.
Yes.
I think that it revitalized them in a certain way, and they were very adamant the whole time that they did not care about the rankings, even if they did a little bit care about the rankings. But I think they did a good job of being like, hey, we're still here. We may be 5 now, but we're still trying our best. And I really appreciated seeing that side of them and seeing their fun energy, because they've been around the block, so they know how to work a TV show and stuff like that. And so they were cute, but they were in charge of what they wanted to do. And so I wish they had gotten just like a slightly better comeback song.
Yeah, it's really just, Sorry is it feels like such a B-side. It's really the chorus that does that. Yeah. The rest of the song's fine. It's totally fine.
I just wanted more power from it, just like I wanted more power from Lion.
Yeah, well, that's
just a little bit. They had a lot of it, but I just wanted to hit it just a little bit harder, and I wanted to take 3/4 of their concept and toss it to the side.
Yeah, I definitely think. I realized this. We've talked about this before about how Lion didn't have a lot of like good bass, like thumping bass. Yeah. And it needed that, and then I realized that a lot of Idol songs in general have hard, like heavy, like 4-count beats, but no bass. So someone please tell Soyeon how to use the bass button.
Yes.
That would be great. How do we feel about the whole show overall? The impact of the show, the style of it, all of those things?
I'm super glad it did well as far as the show airing, because it made me happy. And I like things that make me happy doing well, because maybe they'll bring them back. And I think it's super intriguing to think of the second season of this and who they might be able to bring on now that they've shown that they did a good job.
Yeah. I do find it interesting, like we noticed as we were watching it that from the first episode and then onward, please stop licking me, honey. I don't want any licks. You can sit here, but don't lick me. He's going to be on the mic. It's going to be a problem.
It's going to sound gross.
Really gross. ASMR dog licks. Leave a comment if you would like a video of ASMR dog licks, because we can't do that. It's going to be weird, though.
Yep.
Anyways.
Just hold the mic up to her.
Anyways. It's noticeable from the first episode and then the whole rest on, where they realize that, oh wait, the audience doesn't want them to be that competitive, and the girls don't want to be that competitive. That's not what we came here for, and it's okay to have it be a competition but still not go that hard. Like, we don't have to hate each other or insult each other. It's fine.
It can be a growing experience for everyone, and just like learn from each other, learn from the experience, come out on the other side feeling like it was a good thing. And that's what I think happened in the end. I think they could have totally ruined that based on the first episode.
Oh yeah, they were trying.
They were trying. But I appreciate it, and it seemed, based on the packages, you never really know, they were putting on a show, but like it seemed like they genuinely did all have at least some good moments that they appreciated from being on the show, and I'm glad for that.
Yeah. And especially Bomb, it just occurred to me as we were talking about her, I realized that 21 didn't really do variety shows ever. That just didn't happen. They weren't, YG did some weird shit with them. It was like, oh, they're sort of doing that with Blackpink now too. Of like, oh, you're too cool to be on variety shows, which is not how you act. That's not how idols work.
And that's not how, like, marketing works.
Yeah. But so I realized just now that, like, this is the first really long like reality show that Bomb's got to do that wasn't just her and the members. Like, she's had to do different things. That's probably also why in the beginning she was so awkward and didn't really know how to communicate with people.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, like, you're our mom now! And she's like, I am your
so
mom.
Good. I'm really happy overall with all of the performances. Well, you know, there are some things that...
There's some things,
but like, I'm
overall.
happy overall with everything performance-wise, show-wise. When you round out everything, I think the average of all of it is a positive.
Yeah, definitely would say it's a positive show. I really enjoyed watching it. Would recommend, if you haven't watched it yet for some reason, you should check it out. It's not that long, actually.
No, it's only like, what was it, like 9 or 10 episodes?
Yeah, 10 episodes. Each episode's like maybe an hour.
It's not that hard.
Fine.
You can find it.
It's fun. Thanks so much for joining us on this long adventure through the world of Queendom.
Yes.
We really appreciate your attention. This is a long video. Sorry about that.
So, thank you if you stuck around. It's important to note that we, while drinking, are adults of legal drinking age, and we are drinking in the safety of our own home. I didn't want to hit you in the face. I almost did.
Nope, it's a nice breeze.
I apologize. In the safety of our own home, we have water and snacks on standby so that we are drinking healthily, and it's not going to be a problem in any sense.
Yes.
Which is good when you're making a really long video, because it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Hop in the comments, let us know how you felt about the show. Who did you expect to win? Who did you think was going to win? What are you feeling? What are your thoughts? What would you like? If you could pick one group out of these to continue to promote the song that they performed here, who would you pick?
Yeah.
I'm interested.
Thank you for watching, and remember, drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. Okay.
Because I'm sleepy. Why did you do this to me?
Why did you do that? I was comfy.
Oh. That's not what this show is for. It's for friendships!
Friendship.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Friendships! We love RuPaul's Best Friend Race. MNET'S Best Friend Race.
And that's Best Friend Race.